What's up, Man Dog Pod listeners? Thank you so much for tuning in to today's free episode. If you want to hear the full episode, it's available over on our Patreon, patreon.com/YourTheManNowDog. We've got full episode audio and video for everything we've done, a huge archive of tons of fun stuff with all your favorite comedians. Check it out today. Once again, that's patreon.com/YourTheManNowDog. Thanks so much, and have a great day.
You are the man now, dog. 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 You are the man now, dog.
Well, an absolutely lovely Christmas dinner, and I think we said, our wishes and exchanged presents, or well, some of them, we've still got some left, but maybe, I think actually now, Dara and I should be going. I think that's the end of the hang for us. So.
Yeah.
We got to get out of here.
In the night.
Yeah.
Like you said, we have gifts, we have hot chocolate, we have the whole thing. We're going to carol later.
We have a lot more planned.
I don't know. I think I kind of blew my diaphragm out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I might have blown my
diaphragm. Honey?
Well, from having such a good time here,
Yeah, we laughed so much.
Oh, good.
Is it okay? We got to rest that because you're a singer. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a singer, as you know. I'm, kind of
Wow.
down at the jazz lounge.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, your voice sounds pretty much like it has throughout the evening.
Yeah.
I don't want to force you to stay. We're not forcing you to stay.
Of course not. No.
We don't feel forced. I tell you this, I'm foolish. We didn't even do the hot chocolate. I think I noticed Dara in a little bit of pain.
Yeah.
We'll do the hot chocolate. We'll get these presents open.
Your pain started so immediately after your watch dinged.
Yeah, well, it's kind of a Pavlovian response, Previously, there was this other time I was mid-song at the lounge and somebody's watch dinged in the audience and my diaphragm blew out, and it kind of reminded me of that experience, It kind of was
okay? It's traumatic.
I don't know.
Could you open the door for the dog?
Yeah.
Oh my
God,
look at that.
you do look like you're in so much pain. Well, I'll whip up the hot chocolate really quick.
You know what? Maybe I'll just see if the dog needs. I think the dog may have run down the street. We might have to follow the dog.
Let's go get her.
We'll go get the dog.
Get the dog.
Yeah.
We don't need that dog.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
You don't want your dog?
You know what?
We have a policy.
We have a policy. If the dog gets out, that's the dog's life.
That's what the dog wants.
We don't want to impose our, views on what life is.
It's radical acceptance.
Yeah.
Really. If the dog wants to go, the dog can go. And if the dog wants to come back, it'll have to ask.
Yeah.
Honey, we planned way too much today.
I know. We have too many things going on.
I said we could do it all, but we planned way too much today.
Well, it's the last day that IKEA's having the sale.
I know.
And we got to get in on that sale because they close pretty late. So I think we could probably get there and then make it to the Mackenzies afterwards.
Okay.
Well, I don't want you guys to stay if you don't want to. Why don't you open up our gift to you just so that we can see it?
Yeah.
And then you guys can get out of here after that.
Of course.
Hit
All
the
right, we'll
road.
go grab
And we don't want to leave. We would love to stay. It's just the diaphragm. I'm stressed about the dog thing and everything.
Are you okay? You're sweating a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to say food poisoning, but I am kind of leaning.
Oh, no. We were just loving the food, talking about how good it was.
Yeah.
Who ate the ham? Did everybody eat the ham?
I think
you ate most of the ham.
You did eat a
You
lot of ham.
guys did eat a lot of the ham.
Yeah, I had
think
a
anything
slice.
can poison you technically if you eat enough of it.
Is ham's pretty fast acting, right? It acts pretty quickly in the gut.
Fast acting ham. Yeah. Isn't that a phrase?
I feel it. I surely feel fast acting ham right
Well,
now.
here.
Let's open the present quickly, maybe.
Here's the
I'm not
present. Here you
talking
go.
Don Draper on set going in for his third take, trying to get out early enough to get his table at Lil Dom's.
Fast acting John Hamm, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Well, here you go. It's wrapped all up in bright red wrapping paper. You guys look so nervous. You look extremely nervous.
I'm sorry. That's just like my face betraying how I feel, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I don't want you to think I'm nervous as
No.
well.
I think it's like because we're talking about being nervous, it's making us nervous.
I
Bing!
see.
Oh.
Oh my God, they're out of mom. They're out of mom dressers.
They're out of
They're out of the mom.
they're out of
dressers.
mom. They're out of mom dressers.
Well, it sounds like you guys have a sale to get to.
Yeah,
Why don't
you
you
know
just
what?
get to the
No,
sale?
we don't have a
Yeah.
sale. We don't have a sale to get to.
That would be so rude of us. We had these lovely plans. The
Mhm.
conversation has been wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has. It
you
has.
got us
It really
this.
has.
Look at this. Wow, look at this wrapping paper. I almost don't want to rip it off.
Yeah, I kind of want to for us, kind of a present is almost the thought that counts. You don't unwrap it, you just kind of take it home as is.
That's a great plan. We take ours, you take yours. Well, I forgot to ask, by the way, how is the baby?
The baby's the baby's sick as a dog.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Thank you for
I'm
that.
And the
glad
dog
you
ran
asked.
away,
And
so
the dog ran away. So we're on the edge.
We're praying.
We're
for the
praying
baby.
for the baby.
oh my god.
But we didn't want to ruin tonight, so we kept him upstairs. The door's triple locked.
You know, we've had these plans for so long.
Wait, the door's triple locked?
Yes,
Are you
inside
worried the
and
baby's
out.
going to get out?
Well, there's a dog door to the door, and the dog door is locked, and we are worried that the baby's going to get out and infect the rest of us.
Yeah.
Oh, that could have been maybe what you got.
No, no. There's no air getting in or out of that
No.
room either.
It's triple lock.
Wait, there's no air. There's no airflow
No, there's
in the
plenty of
baby's
air
room.
in there. There's just no air coming in or out. This
Yeah.
event was really important to us. We really wanted to see our best friends. And we don't even have other best friends.
It's just you. Do you understand?
Yeah, and same here. Same here.
I know.
We carved out the whole day for you guys, and it just makes me feel
Aw.
so bad that the ham acted so fast and
The
diaphragm
diaphragm
didn't
and the
have
dog ran away, which made me think about
I'll
chasing
tell you
it.
this. We'll stay here a little longer. Let me text the Mackenzies.
Yeah,
I'll
just
tell them
text-
we'll be late,
Sure, that's
or
fine.
maybe we'll miss, and we'll just do more time at IKEA. Okay. Let me just send a quick message here.
And they are out of the mom dressers, so do you even want to go to IKEA, or do you think they have the Dada dressers?
I want to check for the
Scandinavian
Dadas.
furniture.
Okay.
How about that?
Okay.
Better than
Okay.
their best friends.
All right. Well, I just sent a quick text off, and I'm sorry about the baby and everything, but
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. You're
Yeah.
just sick as a dog.
Sick as a dog. We don't know yet. We don't know if it's gonna. It could.
we won't know the result until it comes.
Yeah.
How
The
sick,
baby.
How sick the baby
or the
is.
results come
Yeah.
because the baby has come.
The baby is born and it's sick as a dog. We're
Yeah.
just waiting for what type of sick it is.
Yeah.
God, that must be so tough over Christmas.
Well, we're happy. We're happy because of the day.
Well, first thing we got you is if you want to open it, or we can save it till later and just get right to the hot cocoa, and then even. I know we really wanted to watch Elf. What about on 2 times speed tonight?
That would be.
I find the comedy's even funnier that way.
That'd be good.
Okay, that could be fun.
That sounds funny.
Yeah, that does sound funny. Yeah. Lots of syrup on spaghetti really fast.
Yeah, the burp's
yeah.
going to be a little bit
Yeah.
higher pitch.
Yeah,
All right.
okay. All right, great.
You know what might be funnier is even almost double that. Do that like 4 to 10 times
4
speed.
times.
Yeah, have you guys ever done a 24 times speed movie?
Whoa!
No.
No.
That would be really fast.
No.
That must be like 6 minutes? for
It'd
a
be
whole-
crazy. We could.
I would love if that was the case. Yeah. I haven't done
Okay.
the math,
See,
but
this
yeah.
is why we love you, because you're so kooky.
Yeah, you guys are nuts.
Yeah.
Thank
You
you.
guys are absolutely nuts.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you.
We're just your eccentric friends.
Yeah. Well, great. Here's the hot cocoa. Yeah, it is a little hot. Careful,
baby,
I did
did you
heat
burn
yours
your
up
tongue?
extra.
Is it your lips?
I burned my lips. We should go to IKEA.
Oh, no, both of your
my tongue
lips.
and my lips are
We
so
gotta
burned.
go.
We should go.
We should
go.
go, we should probably we got to get him to IKEA. They got some beds there that we can just kind of you can lie down.
I wish you had told me how hot it was. I wouldn't have drank with both lips and tongue.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
You-
I'll get the car started.
Yeah, let's do
Why
it.
don't we
We're all
all go
going to
to
IKEA.
Well, someone's got to stay with the baby. I'm
Yeah, someone.
sure.
Yeah, I mean, you got the baby triple locked, airlocked in there or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
We
sounds
feel
pretty
good about
safe.
it.
Yeah.
Scene. Folks, it's the Mad Dog Pod. It is, what day is this coming out for you? It could be New Year's.
could be the New
New
Year.
Year's Eve. It could be 2024. Can you believe it?
Merry Christmas, Happy 2024, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, and every other thing you might have just celebrated.
Yes, thank you.
My mom's birthday.
Happy
Happy
Justin's mom's
birthday.
birthday.
Wow.
Happy
Maybe this episode will be dedicated to your mom.
Yeah.
Justin.
Okay.
Wow.
Speaking of Justin, let's meet him. Justin Michael.
Welcome back, Justin.
Hello. Hi.
We love you. We're happy to have you here.
It's great to be here, guys.
I'm happy to have our other guest today, Jace.
Howdy.
Strong arms. Oh, wait till I'm done.
Please, any future guests, when you come on, please wait. Just wait until we say your name.
Something really funny could happen in the intro.
That's true.
I
Okay.
always come up with a funny little goofy way to say the name.
Should we take it back?
Yes.
I'm willing to try.
Okay. Jace.
Howdy.
Our next guest,
I mean, a funny thing happened.
Mr. Jace Armstrong.
Howdy.
Welcome, Jace. Howdy. Howdy to you.
It's good to be here, man. Hot dog.
Welcome.
Howdy, hot dog.
Diggity
Cha, cha, cha.
dog.
Cha, cha.
Jace, you have a very interesting energy. You're both the chillest person I know,
Yeah.
and you're also a little bit Jim Carrey,
Oh, wow.
who's the kooky brain. You know what I
Wow.
mean?
Kooky brain and chill.
It's
Yeah.
really nice.
a chill carry.
Yeah, chill Carrey.
Cool.
Yeah, you're going to be funny like Jim, but you're not going to be oppressive to the environment if you're just chilling out.
Ah.
That's right.
Wow.
That's
The
right.
one, some might say his biggest weakness, Jim Carrey's.
Yeah?
You probably don't want to hang out with him.
No, at least
No.
not based on the doc that I saw.
Doesn't
years
seem like
ago,
he can
right?
The
ingratiate.
Andy Kaufman one.
I think so.
Yeah.
I brought it up, but I barely remember.
One of the funniest things, it is semi-regular now from living in LA long enough. And I apologize if one of the people that I'm about to say has done this is listening. But multiple people in my life have gone, I met Jim Carrey. He's a little weird.
Uh-huh.
You don't say.
Or like, oh yeah, so what are you
You mean
Jim
Fire Marshal
Carrey?
Bill?
And he was really weird to her. And it's like, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I don't think I'm surprised at all. I don't know why that's like salacious gossip to me.
He's been famously weird for years.
Yeah, I
Right.
would say he's been
Right.
separate from human beings for 3 decades.
That would be hard.
In 1994, he made 3 movies, each as the highest paid comedy actor like of all time.
Yeah. And then his brain just exploded.
How could it not?
Yeah.
And I think he's the type of guy where I feel like every thought he has now, he believes he's the first human to ever think.
That's
that.
funny.
You know, he's
Yeah.
like, oh, of course, this is amazing. Macaroni and cheese.
Has anyone ever had this before?
Whoa.
Yeah, like stuff about like George Bush being bad. That was like a phase for him, or like
Yeah.
it's
His
like-
paintings.
Yeah.
Him describing his paintings. I mean, that's a relatively old video at this point, but it's
Jim Carrey or George Bush?
I guess both of them.
Both crazy guys from the 90s and early 2000s.
I think
had to go into painting.
Okay, George Bush as Ace Ventura.
That's all you have when you ascend to like such a height in America. The only place you can go is painting.
Yeah.
Like you've gone too crazy to talk to anybody, and all you can do is paint poorly.
You either go live on a farm or you paint.
yeah. Or
And you're
paint on
rich
the
enough
farm.
that people will buy your paintings.
Right.
You're famous enough. Like they're like, yeah, we'll buy this bad
Oh.
painting.
If I had the money, I would own a Jim Carrey painting.
Oh, me too.
I'm all the negativity aside, I am a big fan of him, and I would buy
Me
any
too.
painting.
Me too. Love the
possible.
guy. If you ever hear this, we love you. Please
Yeah.
come on. Please
Yeah,
do
no,
it.
I mean, yeah, grew up on you.
Do you think that there are any Jim Carrey paintings that are like worth a lot of money? Like they got to be worth a lot of money.
Sure.
Right? Each
I'm
one of
sure.
them's got to be worth some money.
Yeah, I bet.
It's like having his autograph times a million.
Yeah, I bet each
got an
one is
idea.
tens of thousands of
Yeah, go for it, brother.
dollars.
Hi, thank you so much for coming to the Jim Carrey Gallery.
Jim Carrey.
We're just going to kind of take a look painting to painting, and if there's anything you like, just give a little shout, and we can kind of negotiate a price. So
I'm
first
really
up,
excited for property number 2.
Oh, excellent!
okay, well, we're starting with property number 2.
This is the one.
Wow, the big Kahuna.
This one is in fact called Smokin'.
$50. $50 sight unseen.
$51.
I heard 51. Do I get more?
Yeah, you get more 52.
Okay, 52. It's still
$52
sight
sight
unseen.
unseen.
We have not taken the velvet curtain off of the painting yet. 52. I hear 52 going once.
53.
53 from the man in the bowler hat.
54. I could do this all day.
Okay. 54 from the man in the propeller hat.
I think I know what comes after 54.
Okay. 54 going once.
Damn,
Sight
this was the one I
unseen
was
going
excited about.
twice.
If you pull
55.
the velvet curtain on, I'll go 60.
Okay. 55. And we're pulling the velvet curtain off.
Never mind.
It is a man spreading his ass with a cigarette, smoking. The ass is painted green.
Oh,
$80.
All right, $80
A man in costume in the back.
from the gentleman.
Looks familiar.
he's
No.
wearing a yellow zoot suit.
Gentleman in the yellow zoot suit, 80.
Remarkably green face.
Okay.
Looks like the mask, if anybody else isn't putting it together.
I hope nobody stops me from buying this painting.
All right. Jim, if you want to buy your own painting again, you're welcome to, but you did authorize us to sell them. If you don't want to sell them, that's fine.
It's a gorgeous painting. It's worth $80.
Okay, and you're only bringing it up to 80.
I don't want to overpay.
That's a
I'm
little...
back in 82.
Okay, 82 from the man of the propeller hat. Do we hear 83?
Wait, I'm wearing a propeller hat. I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
I
it was
thought
kind
it
of
was just
muttered
rainbow.
early on.
I thought it was just rainbow. I didn't see the propeller.
The hat worked for you as just a rainbow
A
with
rainbow
a bright
bowl.
yellow bowl. Sorry.
Yeah, there's no bill. It's just a rainbow hat. With,
Excuse me, I was behind you. I just assumed Bill.
well, I look stupid. Anyway,
No, you look
82.
like every other person who's walked in here to buy Jim Carrey's art.
I'm out.
82? You're out?
You're going 82, huh?
Yes.
Man of the bowler hat?
Not bowler hat.
Bowling ball.
Bowling ball hat, yeah. The man with the neck that's so weighed down that he's just staring at the ground screaming.
I've been holding that scream in for a while. 83.
All right, 83. Going once.
He could have it.
Going twice. Sold.
Oh, fantastic. I'm going to get a closer look here.
Damn.
Oh. It smells like shit.
Jim, would you like to describe your process?
No, I'm upset I didn't get the painting.
Is this made it? Did you paint this with shit?
Well, if you smell it, then you can tell what I painted it with. What's...
Jim, couldn't you have gone over $82?
Yeah.
Why did you
Oh,
bow out
it's-
at 82?
It's shit. It's colored shit.
It's colored,
Which
so it is
is it?
colored shit.
I mean, I thought it was worth $80 to me. I'm not even here.
You're here in the biggest way I've ever seen.
Yeah, you're dressed as one of your old
Folks,
characters.
Listen, you guys, I was really excited to come here and buy some of these paintings today. There's got to be a better painting.
I know,
right?
yeah. Lot 2.
Right? I'm a big fan.
Look, that was just the beginning. We got lot 3 next.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
So lot 3, as you can tell, is much larger. It goes floor to ceiling.
Whoa.
So-
$100.
Okay, sight unseen. Yeah. $100. Going once. Going twice.
101.
Okay, 101 for the bowler hat boy. Bowling ball weighing his neck down.
You don't want to make the denominations bigger or something? This $1 thing is going to take forever. 102.
Look, these are Jim's rules. We're just living by Jim's rules because he doesn't like to be. He wants a good deal if he ends up buying it.
Why he's just grinning.
Jim, I don't think you understand the economics of your own art. You don't want to drive the price down of your own work in case you buy it.
Oh, good. Financial advice from a guy in a rainbow hat with no bill.
Which part is dorkier, the no bill or the propeller?
Once the hat is rainbow, don't buy it unless you're a doofy kid.
All right, well, $101 on this floor to ceiling sight unseen.
Okay, sight unseen. Going once. Going twice.
110 if we can see it.
Okay, 110. We are going
$2,000. $2,000.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God! Where did Jim go? And who's that other man in the corner?
Yeah, is this like a Zorro-esque character?
You cannot see my face, and I fight with a sword. So in some way,
$2,001.
$2,001. Going once. Going twice.
Just beat Zorro.
Sold.
Yes.
Yes. Propeller hat, no bill.
Yes. I would have been a lot happier at 101, but yes.
All right.
Can we
Jim.
unveil it?
We can unveil it. And as you can see, this is a
Same
smoking. It's a big
big
asshole.
butt smoking a
Smoking
cigarette.
a cigarette,
Same
and
thing, just more
take-
zoomed in.
Take a little bit of a whiff.
Oh,
Oh, oof. That one's quite stinky.
pungent.
I call it smoking too. Sorry, I
So
mean
you are him.
No.
Now, Jim, would you like to describe it now that you've added yourself as the guy dressed as Zorro? Kind of describe the inspiration.
Jim, yeah, what's going on? I guess I get why you do them all sight unseen.
See it?
I feel like that is a thing that some artists can do. I guess it's big now in the old TikTok age or even the social media age where you just sort of pick one thing and do it to death. You know what I mean? Like one painting or one.
Just keep give people what they want over and over.
Yeah,
again.
here's what you already liked about me. Here's a million versions of it.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I think it beyond TikTok, I'll say, because so I have an older great uncle and his husband paints just kind of like for fun. You know, he's not like a painter by trade, but I went over to their house. We had dinner. This was like years ago, but and I saw there's this like beautiful picture of what's the big kind of like old kind of volcanic eruption? Vesuvius. Yeah. So it was like Mount Vesuvius erupting, and I was like, "Oh, Tony, this is like really beautiful. This is really cool." And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Do you paint other stuff?" And he was like, "Yeah, well, look around." And then I like, it felt like it was like realizing like in a horror movie.
Right.
Like I looked around and there were just large, small, medium size, all the same painting.
Right.
It was just all the same thing
That's
over
interesting.
and over and over.
No new
and over.
colors, no new taxes.
No, I mean there was like slightly different angles, but it was all kind of flat, same colors. And I was like, huh.
Same like perspective. Is it all from like below to the right? Or
Yeah,
whatever?
exactly. It
Interesting.
was all from the same perspective.
Wow, you're really interested in Vesuvius.
Right, and it's like kind of an intense thing to be obsessively
Sure.
painting,
Yeah,
you know?
They all died at once.
Yeah.
Did he say why that was his like inspiration?
No,
or
I should have
whatever?
asked, but I think I was just like taken aback by how many there were. I was like, oh, cool.
I know, that's so
You know?
fascinating.
But
Yeah.
I should have been like, so what? Why? Yeah. What are you drawn to?
Yeah.
Why do you like this?
Yeah. I wonder.
But he's like a pretty quiet guy. Like you're really carrying the conversation no matter what. So it was already like, I'm gonna have to drive this, and it might be like weird, intense asks.
Right.
Of course he's quiet. He's constantly terrified of volcanoes going to erupt. Did you hear something?
Is it a little hot?
Hold on, let's get in a good pose. If we're gonna get crumbly, let's get in a good pose. Crumbly. We're about to get crumbly. I don't want to be sucking my own dick when Vesuvius goes off. There are, I feel like when I went to go see like the bodies, there are some people who are jacking off. You know, there's
Really?
There really
No.
are.
yeah.
That's
Whoa,
devastating.
Wow.
Yeah.
But hey, I mean,
I mean,
makes
if
sense.
it's like you're
Someone's
going out,
always doing it. You think they started after? You think they saw?
Finally, my fetish.
Yeah. I'm attracted for the first time ever.
Yeah, this turns me on.
Oh my God.
What is this?
oh my god,
That's a pretty terrifying thing. A volcano. If
Yeah,
you really think about it, it's just like the Earth exploding.
Volcanoes, and because of TikTok, every once in a while I'll get like a avalanche video.
Yeah.
And the through line of all of them is all of a sudden it's there.
Yes.
It's people filming being like, huh, look at that. Oh, it's kind of getting close. Oh, no. And then the camera just being like covered in snow or whatever.
Yes.
Like our fated beach day.
what happened?
We were sitting on the beach and we were assaulted by the sea.
oh,
We were, I mean, we were like not that close. You know how like we were in California and there's like a pretty good bank coming up. So you would think the water's not going to go up the bank or whatever. So we're like, above the bank on the flat part, maybe like 20 yards or something like that. Didn't feel that close.
Yeah.
And then the water, just a normal wave, came up and it came really close. And then a second wave and it just kept coming. And it was like, is this the beginning of a tsunami
It
or
was
something?
like one of
That's
those
kinda
waves
scary.
where it was just like it started coming and it was like, oh, here it comes. Oh, wow, that's a bigger wave than we thought. Oh, it's not stopping. And all of our
It's
stuff
in my
was all of a
shorts.
sudden soaked. And
Yes.
like our day was ruined and
Yes.
pointless. And I was like, oh, that's how this stuff happens is
Yes.
like all of a sudden you're covered. You have no time to react.
Well, it's been doing one thing all day.
Yes.
It's been going to the same point all day. And then all of a sudden you're wet.
And to me in that moment, what my brain is doing, and I could imagine if there was like an avalanche or a volcano, is there's nothing more humiliating than running away from nothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my brain is going like, don't look uncool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't not run away.
It's not even
Yeah.
that bad.
I'm just gonna jack off.
You did jack off pretty quickly at
The old
beach.
classic move.
I'm cool.
I'm actually not worried at all. Let me prove it.
Did you say did you go there to Vesuvius?
Yeah, I went to a little town. I think it's this. which volcano is it? It was in Italy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Napoli or something, like
I went to
Naples, I think.
Herculaneum, which is like the small city. Yeah. Real
Hercules.
buff little dudes.
Call me Herculaneum.
I don't know why he was little in my brain, but
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was.
Neil.
But yeah, went there and
Cool.
pretty much went there exclusively to go see the remains of people
Wow.
Wow.
That's
and
exciting.
the city. Yeah.
Was it cool? Was it beautiful? Was it disgusting?
It wasn't really beautiful. It wasn't really. It was just
Was
kind
it
of like
disgusting?
dry. It was nasty. Oh yeah. It was just kind of like you're looking at like crumbled foundations of buildings.
Mhm.
Mostly, it was. I feel like I wasn't in the right mood. I was kind of bored after a while. I was like, okay. Well, this would have been
Right.
sad, I think
Right.
there was part of me that like was excited by it, like you're excited by watching like a natural disaster movie, or even like looking at videos of like tornadoes and crazy shit happening. Something I've done. I'm like, whoa, I hear the sky turns green, and you're not there
Yeah.
for it, so it's just kind of
Right.
Okay, everybody. So this is the part of the tour that is a little morbid, but it is, it's fascinating that we have these artifacts of time.
Wow.
As you can see here, this is from when the electroshock kind of wiped this whole 2x2 mile area out, and so everybody was kind of frozen in the positions of what they were doing.
Wow.
And of course, they've kind of cemented it in time now. So you really get a window into what life was like in the year 2027. So as we move through this room right here, it looks like, what can you imagine here? It looks like maybe a father and son sitting down to dinner, you know?
Yeah, they're
One-
really frozen in time. This is
Yeah.
unbelievable.
like mid-bite.
Oof.
Yeah, just a last meal with a man in his 50s and a 14-year-old boy. We have to hope it was a father and son. We don't have that information. It could have been a teacher and the bad boy from school who needed a home or something like that. It's part of the fun of this
Yeah.
is to kind of try to let your imagination run wild.
Yeah, could have been a bad boy who needed a little spanking.
Yeah,
Could have been, yeah.
I guess so.
There was all kinds of people
But-
doing all kinds of things on
Yeah.
that day, I'm sure.
That's possible, sir.
Could have
That's-
been real bad boy.
Well, I like to think it's a father and son.
Yeah.
Personally, just it's kind of
Yeah.
nice.
It
to-
kind of looks
nice
like
to
the
imagine.
father's sort of like caring for the son.
Yeah,
just
almost
kinda
feeding
putting
him or
hands
something. Yeah,
on
yeah.
the back. a
Sure,
little bit.
sure.
Nothing really here to indicate that the kid needed to be spanked, I would say, that from what I'm seeing. But you
You never know. I mean, it was your idea in the first place. Let's
Yeah,
not
that's true.
chastise.
Yeah, hey, yeah. Don't look at me.
But anywho, as we move into this room, this one is one of my favorites. Wow. It's clearly some sort of kind of party. There's someone this person's actually still holding a glass, or where a glass
Yeah.
would be there. You
Look,
can
this
see-
this woman is clearly bending over and sticking her butt out the window. Obviously, the window's gone, but I could only imagine she's bending over to stick her butt out the window.
Yeah.
It's possible.
She's probably showing off her butthole to somebody walking by and saying it's a butthole party.
Oh, this looks like a Jim Carrey painting I saw once.
Yeah. I've seen that.
Yeah.
At the Poov.
Stinkiest museum around.
We're not really that here, we're not a museum about gross novelty. To me, it looks like she's covering her ears, like the blast frightened her and she bent down or something like that. And she reacted
That's
kind of
interesting. No, I don't think that's what it is.
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
I think she's showing off her tush and maybe, making it available for someone to give it a whapping.
Yeah, she might even be screaming over here.
Yeah.
Whap, whap.
Okay, well, I kind of like the, I didn't like that she was bending down scared, but now
You're
that you
right.
say it, I don't know, it just kind of feels a little dirtier than it looks like to me.
And, I don't know how well you know your history of the times, but there's nothing we know really about it to indicate that they were a spank-heavy culture.
You're right.
It's
I guess
possible,
for me, I
but-
was a little scared, and I don't want to imagine the starkest reality. So I was probably going to comedy as a bit of a defense mechanism.
Interesting.
Yeah.
This one, speaking of comedy, it's the way of life, but this is a man on a toilet here. Which, hey, I know me. I hope I don't that's not where I go, and I hope I don't get found there. But
Right.
we have him right here. We have his whole bathroom is preserved, actually, which is really fascinating to just get a real window.
They say we spend a quarter of our life on the toilet, so it's not that big of a surprise, right?
Yeah.
25%.
Well, of course, after
Guys like me, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess guys
after
like me.
after World War III, of course, and
Yeah, you know what I mean. After the big,
after the
Everybody's
big,
dealing with
Yeah. The big Electra boom. Yeah.
well, yeah,
Yeah, I
Nobody's
mean,
gut was
obviously,
working
all the
normal
toilets
anymore.
were destroyed. We all had to have toilets attached to ourselves, so we're spending a lot of time on the toilet.
Yeah, I guess it's almost less embarrassing for us. We have toilets attached to our bodies now.
Right.
This guy was just sitting down.
This
But
is
for his
ancient
culture,
to-
this would
to
have been
me.
very
Yeah.
unusual. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
what do you think he was doing on the toilet?
Look, I know
Probably something nasty.
probably it's a little unusual, but the first thing that I thought actually this time was maybe sitting on the toilet so somebody could give him a little spanking from underneath.
Yeah.
A water spank.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
like
a
some sort of
gator or a rat.
rat crawls up, gives a little.
What was the conversation for y'all? Have you all met?
No.
Not just here. I mean, I think
Yeah.
we're all just catching the vibe of the tour.
I've done this
Yeah.
tour for 9 years. Not one person has suggested that these people were
You've
getting
been in
a
the same
spanking.
position for 9 years.
It's not a bad thing. I like my job. I
know.
like history, and yeah.
Totally.
Yeah,
well, I'm
no.
sure people tip you well.
9 years. This place is open 1 to 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you get a lunch
It's
break?
my only job.
It's pretty cushy.
Yeah, with lunch break. So I'm only working 2 hours of the 3-hour day.
Is it at least like a high hourly rate, or how are you getting by?
No, I love the work is what I'm trying to say. but
Ticket,
I-
3 hours a day.
Jesus.
This guy's making $450,000 a year working 3 hours a day.
That's pretty good.
This is the most expensive tour in Italy.
Oh,
I
a lot
looked.
of that money does not go to me. No, I'm sorry if that was what you
Good.
thought. No. It goes to upkeep here. It takes a lot to preserve the bodies and, certain things they have to do to clean them every night and everything like that and get bacteria and oils and stuff like that off them.
Do they pay a writer to put him in such funny poses?
Yeah.
They died this way. No, they died this way. They're not even that funny. I've seen. I think you're putting the spanking on a lot of them. This bathroom one, but here is a lovely one. I want to move you into this room here. This is a bedroom where, as you can see, an elderly couple, I think, probably knew what was happening, and
They
you can
died
see her
embracing.
holding him there. Yeah, and
Wow,
it's just touching,
that's-
isn't it?
Right before pinning him down and riding him like a little horsey and
Giving him a little.
giving him a little
Little spanker.
Little
spanking.
They never got there.
They never
They
got
never
there.
got-
We knew where they were headed.
We knew exactly where they were headed.
It's just
You're
it's
all
just so
touched.
crystal clear.
Exactly.
You're all touched by that thought.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
because
Well,
you
if that
know,
thought touches you, then fine.
love is about fun too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not just about sadness and intensity.
No.
It's about having fun with your partner and, play,
Yeah.
horseplay.
It's not about the heaviness of the grind of the 4-hour job, you know? It's
Yeah.
the job you hate.
3-hour job.
3 hours, I guess.
Unfortunately, yeah. I mean, we can't know exactly what they did during the time because the electroshock took out all media and any sort of history there.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we could maybe imagine that one way of having fun for the elderly was that the woman would ride the man around and spank him like a horse.
There's
Roof,
Yeah.
roof,
Yeah.
riding around, roof.
Ride him, horsey. Woof, 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 woof.
Slap, slap.
Where's the rat?
Roof.
I got you. High five me.
Where's the rat?
Get the rats out, honey.
I bet that's what they used the toilets
We
for.
try as historians not to just guess anything that was happening during the time. We try to use some evidence.
Seems like there's plenty of clues.
Yeah.
Clear as day.
Clear as
Yeah.
day to me. I mean, you had a toilet in the other room, rats, an old couple.
Rat.
Rats.
Riding them horsey rats. Yeah.
You know what, sir? I've had about enough. You come here.
Excuse me.
Whoa, whoa,
Hey,
whoa, whoa.
He just
You know what guys like you get?
Oh, my butt.
As you can see here, this was a museum preserving the first electroshock wars. But it is the second electroshock wars that left these men in this position. What could have been happening here?
Maybe a little rat spank or something.
Yes, one of them was about to masturbate.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah. What, you couldn't tell?
I had a feeling, but I just...
Well, seems like the shock hit before he was fully grown.
Now, why did we get older?
What do you mean? We're the only people who like coming here.
There's no young people left. The shock killed all the sperm.
Yes, of course.
Only old people are left.
And we're some of the youngest people alive,
don't you
know?
Most people now are 280,000 years old. We're only 200 years old.
See, that is so much of a difference.
So huge.
About 280,000, roughly.
I was waiting for the end of the number. I was like, oh.
Folks, the Man Dog Pod, it's over.
It's over.
Not the whole podcast, but today's episode is.
If it went on forever, it wouldn't be special.
That's
Once
right.
a week for a little while, it's about all you need.
That's
Yeah,
about
leave
all
you
you
wanting
need.
more.
Exactly. Go have fun with someone else. We don't mind.
Yeah.
We know you listen to other people.
Go for a walk.
Go for a splash.
Go for a splish.
Take a bath.
Hit a buffet.
Hit a duvet.
Use a bit.
Hey, it's Kaylee Cuoco for Priceline. Ready to go to your happy place for a happy price? Well, why didn't you say so? Just download the Priceline app right now and save up to 60% on hotels. So whether it's Cousin Kevin's Kazoo Concert in Kansas City, go Kevin, or Becky's Bachelorette Bash in Bermuda, you never have to miss a trip ever again. So download the Priceline app today. Your savings are waiting.
Go to your happy place for a happy price. Go to your happy price, Priceline.
Today.
Boo blue.
Buble.
Buble.
Sorry, all of that was. Well, Jace Armstrong, what would you like to plug? Where can people find you on the internet or anywhere else in the world?
You can find me at Jace City USA on Instagram, and you can plug your lamp into your wall.
Now that's my kind of
That's
uncle.
good. That's good. Justin, how about you, my man?
You can plug your lamp anywhere you like, except for late for dinner.
Very classic.
Hey, Justin, and we have
We
a
got a
podcast.
podcast.
Nature talks to itself.
between-
Yes,
two of
Tiny
us?
Crunchy Leaf.
Yes, Jace plays a
And
tiny crunchy leaf.
what's
named
your
Tiny
guys'
Crunchy.
name?
Geode.
Tony Geode.
Tony Geode. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
And we've had both these gentlemen on. Ryan played a hole. Dan played an old fish.
Yeah. Nature Talks to Itself, wonderful podcast. Two beings in nature talking to other beings in nature, improv, and huge, awesome guests. And we'll be doing this will come out in time for people to know about this. It will be at the San Francisco Sketch Fest
Yes.
doing Justin's Dub 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 show.
Yes.
Nice.
It's the
27th?
Yeah, Saturday in San Francisco.
We can link to it. That way, if you follow Man Dog, you can get a ticket and go see him.
Yeah, it's improvised dubbing clips that are improvised live by improvisers.
So fun.
Did I interrupt
Like
any of your
doctors.
plugs? Is there anything
No,
else
that
you want
was
to
it.
throw out
I was
there?
done.
Well, thanks to you all for listening, and either happy end of the year or happy beginning of the year, depending on when you heard this.
Yeah,
Wow.
we don't know the dates.
Happy 2027 when the Electroshock War
Oh,
has happened.
we're getting
the
close.
second time.
if there is an electroshock war in 2027, we're gonna feel really smart.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
going to be like how everyone's like, wow, the T2 predicted it.
T2 did predict COVID.
We're the
Everything
new
from
T2.
Terminator 2 came true. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, like when that happened. Yeah.
Well, we'd like to thank Annie Wu for our logo. We'd like to thank Casey Trailer for our theme song, Trenton Oliver for editing and production help, and everybody out there for listening.
Yeah, that's it. That's all.
We appreciate it. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
What's up, Man Dog Pod listeners? Thank you so much for tuning in to today's free episode. If you want to hear the full episode, it's available over on our Patreon, patreon.com/you'rethemannowdog. We've got full episode audio and video for everything we've done, a huge archive of tons of fun stuff with all your favorite comedians. Check it out today. Once again, that's patreon.com/you'rethemannowdog. Thanks so much, and have a great day.